gotta fucking yo, yo, man. Listen, it's a whole lot. I'm telling you, man, that shit be about to drive a nigga crazy. Now everybody's conscious and everybody's woke and everybody's aware now. But ain't nobody called me to say I'm sorry, brother. Nobody. My baby mamas, my aunts, uncles, friends, loved ones, families, homies. Ain't nobody called me, man. Ain't nobody got with me, man. Nobody said I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry, Ron G. Sorry, Guru Do. You knew your shit. And they call me Guru Doo Doo because I know my shit. Yeah, I might not be the shit, but I know my shit. And I'm actually Guru Doo Doo Jr. looking for Guru Doo Doo because that nigga knew his shit. I'm Guru Doo Doo. I ain't telling a nigga why I called him Guru Doo Doo for about a year. I said, nigga, you know your shit. You ain't shit. That's why you Guru Doo Doo, but you know your shit. That's why you go. Got to be a metaphor. But hey, man, nobody came to me apologizing. Nobody came to me patting me on the back. Nobody came to me saying, man, my bad. Because suddenly now everybody knows that there was a plan and things designed to hold the black man down. There was economic challenges intentionally designed to keep me from succeeding financially. There was really such a thing. There were this is the prison industrial complex. So there's a lot of injustices going on in the street to get me locked up, to get me in the prison industrial complex. The justice system was gonna be a farce. The police patrolling did a lot of illegal shit. Man, it's illegal to go in someone's pocket. You can pat the exterior of one's person for the safety of the officer searching those in the surrounding area. You can pat the exterior of one's person, any citizen in America, for a gun, knife, or club. 55 rocks in the sock don't feel like a gun, knife, or a club. So why did you pull that out? The very first nigga who pulled out rocks out of a sock. If the legal permissible scope for an officer to search Terry versus Ohio, do your research, is the officer searching can pat the exterior of one's person, the person they're searching, they can pat the outside of them to see if they have a gun, knife, or a club for the officer's searching's safety and those in the surrounding areas safety. That is the permissible scope of a search. So the very first time a police officer was patting a nigga down and felt 50 rocks in a sandwich bag in his nuts, why did he take it out? If it didn't feel like a gun, a knife, or a club, he exceeded the permissible scope. And how come the judge allowed that evidence, fruit of a poisonous tree, to go on and be entered into the record, and then the brother tried for them 50 rocks? That was illegal. So look at the extent of the illegal activity that went on to get me and brothers like me into the prison industrial complex. But now everybody's so consciously aware there is such a thing. This is what the fuck y'all telling me on these platforms. And these niggas got followers and get likes and people share their information. Well, I got beat the fuck up. Ain't nobody follow me, and they damn sure ain't like me. My mother, my brother, my uncles, my aunts, my baby mothers, my friends, my loved ones. Ain't nobody fucking like me. Ain't nobody follow me. And nobody share the fucking information I was telling them. Because when I tried to tell niggas that in 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, that, hey, man, there's a systematic design to hold the black man down. Oh, ain't nobody trying to hold you back. You just lazy. The white man ain't doing nothing to you. Yeah, man, I was insane for talking some shit like that. Oh, you sound like an outdated Malcolm X. My mother used to say Malcolm to me when I say certain shit. But now all of these motherfuckers got platforms and followers, and everybody Best GM, what's up? Best GM, how you? Future Embassy, how are you, man? Yeah, my forehead look illegal. You lucky we on this platform. I pull my dick out, you clown ass nigga. Always a clown, you internet gangsters. If you walk up on a motherfucking block, you wouldn't have said that because you get punched in your motherfucking mouth. But you niggas is under 30, faggot ass niggas don't know nothing about the realities of life. But back to what the fuck I was saying before I and let that clown ass future embassy motherfucker throw me off the point. Yeah, now everybody's woke to that. Everybody's conscious that there's a systematic design to hold the black man back. To get me in the now you're woke to there's a prison industrial complex. Wow, now we acknowledge that they tried to keep me out of stocks, bonds, everything. So there was a systematic design to keep me economically challenged. But the black woman told me I was tripping and lazy and wasn't no design or no white man holding me back. It's some bullshit. So my father, me, brothers my age, my era, we call ass whoopings. Then y'all told us we were psychologically fucking insane because it was us that was lazy. It was us that was getting locked up because we're fucked up. It was us who was just irresponsible. And it wasn't no design to hold a black man back. Now we found out there's motherfucking psychological warfare against me, economic warfare against me. You trying to get a systematic design to get me into the prison industrial complex. It was a systematic design to put the black woman on welfare, to break her up and take her from the black man, to break up the black. When I was telling you niggas that shit in 85, 88, and 90, you niggas said I was crazy, man. Now, how come all you niggas is following and liking and sharing everybody that's on that type of time and that platform, but ain't none of you niggas came back and said, Ron G, I'm sorry. I was just watching the brothers post. I was like, hey man, fuck all this. I got to stop and document that. Now that 28, 30 years later that everybody's talking about the shit. Oh, it's a prison industrial complex. It's a trap to get the black man in prison to hold him back. It's a design, a Planned Parenthood is only in hoods to get us to have abortions, to kill the black family, to keep us down. Wow. When I tried to I don't give a fuck who you follow. The Hidden Colors series. I was teaching you niggas that shit in 1990, but you niggas was telling me I was fucking crazy. And now you got these digital platforms saying this 30-year-old ancient shit and got followers, all of these 19 keys and all of these pods. Oh, get the fuck out of here with that old ass knowledge, acting like it's yours. That's why I didn't fuck with Hidden Colors. How you gonna package up and sell me my history? Because you discovered it first? So you gonna sell it back to the people? Them a clown ass niggas. Yeah, and I bash any of them niggas intellectually, man. I just put my intellect in the box when I go around niggas. Cause I'm too on a sonic boom wave now. Again, the shit you niggas liking and following and talking about the systematic economic design to keep the black man down and all how they broke up the black family and everybody got these wisdoms and clips. And nigga, I'm the first nigga telling you nigga is a sacred word. I've been saying that shit for 30 years. Nigga is a sacred word. Ain't nobody saying that, man. NAGA, the nagars, man. You had Nigga Junior, who made up the term get in the wind. I ain't gonna go deep on you niggas, man, but they'll be talking about it. I seen them speaking about the niggas recently. Shout out to West Coast Cam. You gonna tell me on some old Nation of Islam shit. You still say the word nigga? Oh man, that shit. What if your daughter called you nigga? I like nigga, please. My daughter said, Dad, you that nigga. I am not gonna feel away. But again, when people used to say, when people used to say, when people used to say, mm, oh, it's my train of thought. Let me spark my motherfucking out. But again, yeah, you niggas was third eye blind. And now everybody's embracing the fact that there were systematic designs to hold back the black man, systematic design to
separate the black family, systematic design to put my sister above me and have her against me. You niggas was telling me I was crazy. My women was telling me I was crazy. The black one wasn't embracing me, saying, "You know what, you on to something, black man. Nigga, you tripping. You just making excuses because you keep going to jail and you lazy and you can't get a job." And then I put in 35 resumes a day. I used to fax a day. That's looking in 40 different jobs, sending my resume fax received with receipt, 40 a day. That's 280 jobs a week. Bitch told me I wasn't doing shit because this was the end of the era of going to the mall and getting the application. See, back then, you'd come home with 13, 15 applications, and your mother and your girl see you filling out those applications. And then the next day, you go take them back and drop them off. They say, "Ooh, he looking for the job. Yeah, he doing good." But then if you sat home and applied for 35 jobs on a computer at that right in the tail end transition of that fucking phase, you wasn't doing nothing. You were lazy. So I can't make these motherfuckers hire me. They call me in the interviews, love my resume. That's why they called me in. As soon as we get to the crack history, I'm sorry. Boom. I was like, man, what I'm supposed to do at that point? Put a pistol to their head and say, "You better hire me, bitch." So, nah, black women wasn't hearing that. It was my fault. I couldn't get a job. It was this and that. I couldn't teach my homies, my mom, my circle, nobody that, yo, there's a systematic design in place to keep the black man down. They want you to not have faith in me so we can separate. That's why they gave you the welfare program, which created the mentality that I don't need a nigga. I'm straight. My rent is paid. Now look at all of these older bitches with success saying, "I don't need no man. I got my D." Yeah, they got their D, they dogs, they degrees, and no goddamn dick. And nobody was made to be alone. Bitches ain't happy, but that's that welfare state that they created that I couldn't tell you niggas nothing about. Now nigga come on the platform and say, "Yeah, it was a welfare state and created." He'll get a million followers. That old ass shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about that old ass shit. But you niggas is following and liking and loving. But the point is, ain't nobody came to tell me, "Gee, we sorry, man, that you was our eyes was wide shut, and we was third eye blind, and you was hip to something many, many, many fucking moons before us." And now that everybody's fucking talking the same shit, you niggas, I had to buy books like Suzar's Blacked Out Through Whitewash. Man, we talking $120 books, man, this fucking big, nigga. And read them 600 pages. And come around trying to share page 320 with niggas about I learned the mobilization of the opposition to brown babies. Mob. That's a real goddamn faction, and I try to teach niggas about it. Margaret Sanguin, the founder of Planned Parenthood, is part of mobilization and opposition to brown babies. And the definition of brown babies is anything that's not white. To immobilize something means to stop it. So to mobilize something means to keep it going. We gonna keep going. The opposition of brown babies, the opposition to any baby that ain't white. And they made Planned Parenthood out of that. I tried to teach niggas about mob. They told me it was crazy. I tried to teach nigga who was Barack Obama's what you call it advisor. You better do the fucking history of that sick ass cracker. Nigga still went and voted for him. But again, this is back when there was no media platforms and you had to pick up a fucking book. And I've done years of research and try to bring it to niggas, and niggas thought I was crazy. But now it's sad to see everybody acknowledging, oh, there is an economic, systematic design to break up, to hold the black man down, get him into the prison industrial complex on them slave farms, prison labor camps, to get him in there to break up his family, to separate him from the kids so the son could be out here buck wild and killing that right now in this era. The black woman didn't support him, believe in him, kicked him out. Fuck you, you ain't shit. I don't want no scrub. I can do bad by myself. On and on. I can go with all that shit, how they beat us up. And we was the ones saying, light her cigarette if she smokes, even help her with her coat. Sadie, don't you know I love you? Speaking about how great grandma was and dear mamas and all, man. The black men was celebrating the black women, and she was tearing us down, beating us apart. And then we came with the bitch, 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 bitch. That was all them fucking niggas who welfare's dad took them out the home. And I was trying to tell y'all that was gonna be a big thing, a consequence, repercussion. And y'all said I was tripping. There wasn't no such thing. And now we're living with the consequences and repercussions. You niggas talking about the scenarios as if you was woke to them back then. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody cares that you know in 2025 that there's a systematic economic design to hold black people back, that they use welfare to break up the black family, that the black man was held back intentionally so the black family could fall apart so we can have these fucking feminine ass, gay ass, homosexual ass children and no head, no households, and women that don't need no man. I try to tell you niggas that shit I was insane. So don't sit here and talk about it like now discovering in 2025 in the 2020 and all these followers and Billy Carson, all these crazy wild ass nigga. Billy Carson ain't nobody but he's teaching you Malachi Z. York's knowledge. And he ought to acknowledge that. Ain't nothing that shit, nothing that nigga saying, no shit he discovered himself, and he lies. But anyway, you niggas follow them niggas. But when I try to teach you the same shit them niggas teach you, I was insane. So standing on a motherfucking mountain going and telling in 2025 some old ancient shit, and you act like these niggas is really breaking down and spitting some signs. Some motherfucking shame ain't nobody in my family, none of my friends, all the loved ones came to me and said, gee, I'm sorry. You was hip and woke to something, and now that it's common knowledge, we all acting like it was, we always knew it. And you was hip to it first. But here's the thing. And I ain't going on no platform to teach. I'm done with niggas. I got battered and bruised and hung and crucified and slaughtered and slain and outcasted and fucking shunned and shamed and all of that shit for trying to bring you niggas knowledge. So I don't do no teaching. I don't give a fuck. But imagine if I was teaching that in the 90s, 91, 92, nigga, about the Bible and Jesus and all of this. Everything you niggas is into now and everything you follow and all the niggas you follow. 19 Keys, who else? Brother Polite, all them niggas is eons behind me. Because I was teaching what you followed them before there was a platform in the 90s, nigga. So if that's my old knowledge, what the fuck I got now? And I ain't finna teach you niggas a goddamn thing. I got secret, sacred knowledge, nigga, that I can get my tongue cut off and murdered for. And used to give you niggas the game, but you missed it. And what you ain't gonna get is it. But I can tell you because of the degrees and the high heights of my knowledge that when I hear niggas say something like, oh, the Bible is the white man's knowledge, I know he don't have a clue. That's the shit I used to say in the 90s. If you hear a black person, anybody say the Bible has been twisted, that's slave knowledge. The white man twisted that up. No, these niggas ain't got the high science of the secret sacred knowledge. No, they have not been given the keys. That's why Cam didn't know that nigga is a sacred word and tried to tell me it with a mentality to say, nigga, you can't manifest God in the flesh. Nigga, you don't have a clue. You have not been given the secret NOI lessons to know how you become master of self. The noble Joe Ali, you black. These niggas are on a minuscule scale of high ass science, nigga. And I've been given the high science, how to get through the 7 levels of heaven. And be careful, because they found many a priest sitting in the mother catacombs, nigga, in meditation position, sitting like this, nigga, dead. Couldn't find their way back to the first heaven when they got up to the 7th. Nigga, I know how to navigate those scales. Got the instructions, the secret sacred degrees. Do you know that the Red Sea is actually a metaphor for your spine? Jacob wrestled God on Mount pineal gland. Do you know to get the lion with the lamb means to activate your pituitary gland? And then that activates your pineal gland. You niggas don't know nothing about the pituitary. All you hear is the pineal. And you got a little bit of following that you got, and you saw niggas speaking on YouTube. I'm telling you, these niggas, I hear what they say out their mouth. Like, oh, the Bible is white man. That tells me what level of lessons they've been allowed to receive. They on a minuscule scale. And watching you niggas follow them after you beat me up for trying to teach you the same shit 30 years ago, now you won't get the keys. Because when I thought that level was the one, y'all beat me up. Now these niggas getting followers just teaching that minuscule knowledge that ain't even they don't have a clue because they weren't allowed. Like KRS One said, motherfuckers gave me the degrees. I didn't take an oath, so I can run and tell it on the mountain. But you ain't never heard nobody tell you to lay the lion down with the lamb means to activate your pituitary gland. It's a process. I ain't gonna tell you what activates your pituitary gland because I'm done teaching you niggas. But you activate your pituitary gland through a biological process within you, and then that and something else happens when you get that pituitary gland activated, and then it sparks the pineal gland, and that wakes up. And that is the metaphor in the Bible of getting a lion to lay down beside a lamb. Can you make a lion lay with a lamb? Have you ever even heard that? Has anybody asked you, can you make a lion lay with a lamb before? Do you know how to do that? Have you been instructed on how to do that? That's the shit I learned in fucking 2011. How to make a lion lay with the lamb, nigga. The fuck out of here. I'm not fit to teach it. When I came home trying to teach it, I came home, first thing I said to my visitors in the halfway house was, I got the keys to this very existence. Them niggas thought I was fucking insane. They didn't have to say it, but I know they never heard nothing like that in their life. But again, I'm a blessed dude. If you look at Mr. Butterworth page, how did I end up with Rakim, living with him, being his personal living assistant? How did I end up with Freeway Rick Ross, being his living assistant, rocking with him, rolling with him? How? How did I get to these levels and heights of things? These are not normal men. These are the most elite black men at what they do. Raz, the most elite rapper. Freeway was the most elite cocaine dealer. How the fuck did I end up with these, the most elite black? Dr. Cornel West, top PhD in his field, most elite black. How do I end up with these elite black men? Being where I'm from. It's just a coincidence, huh? And they all fuck with me and hire me, and I live with Ra in his house, and I live out there in the West with Rick. Say, man, I got to keep you with me. That's because I know high science, but I just don't kick it no more. Y'all slaughtered me and beat me. So watching y'all watch these niggas talk that old ancient shit that they ain't even been given the keys to how to crack the code, it's funny, man. It's funny, but I'm gonna let you. They say let those who love their ignorance leave those who love their ignorance to their ignorance. Took me many years. I used to get crucified to try to bring my loved ones to science. Shit. I'm gonna let you keep following those 19 keys type of niggas and those brother polites and who was the nigga that had the wives and ended up getting accused of fucking a young nigga. He had ended up doing good. A lot of books out of New York. It wasn't polite, but there's another nigga. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the only teacher that I'll give, I mean, Farrakhan has the high science. That's why he speaks it about being Jesus. You know what I mean? And y'all don't know that he's coming because that's a process that anybody can achieve. And he has resurrected, laid down his old self and risen up the new, which is the crucified Savior, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he did it. But I've done it too. You know what I'm saying? And several other people done. Nori Muhammad has done it. It's a process, but you niggas will never get the step, stages, and degrees. Steps, stages, and degrees to manifest that. You're not gonna get it. That's secret, sacred knowledge that you have to be tried, tested, and proven to be given. The shit that you hear these dudes getting, they the 10 percenters. They not the 5 percenters. Them niggas are the 10% that know the knowledge and use it to keep you 85ers in place, man. But you 85ers, man, are glorifying a bunch of dudes teaching outdated knowledge and they ain't never came and gave me an apology. That's the old shit I used to believe that I woke you up to that you told me I was crazy for. But now y'all all embracing that message and that movement and ain't nobody came back and said I'm sorry. And y'all believe it now that there is an economic systematic design to hold the black man down. And when I was living that and trying to teach it, y'all slaughtered me for it. Come to find out, that's misknowledge. That's not right and exact. That ain't that's trick knowledge. That ain't right and exact. To think that the white man manipulated the Bible to lead you away from it, that's trick knowledge. That's not right and exact. You understand? But you're not gonna get the secret sacred degrees. And I ain't gonna give them to you. But I'm telling you, lying with the lamb is just one example. The Red Sea is your spine. That's just one example. How do you get it open to cross it? Ooh, you first must descend before you ascend. Something must go down that you got to bring back up. And ain't nobody teaching that shit. And I ain't finna teach you, nigga. Secret sacred degrees. I got on here to say it's funny that all you niggas recognize now that this systematic desires follow these niggas with these 90s knowledge, but never gave me my motherfucking props for trying to bring it to you back then. Let's put it in perspective and put shit in context. Back then, I was insane. Now to see all of my loved ones follow these niggas for the same knowledge you beat me up for trying to bring you for, I'm still waiting for my apology from my family, friends, and loved ones out there in the world. My baby mothers who told me I was just lazy and crazy. It wasn't no white design, nothing systematically designed to put me in the penitentiary. That was in my fucking mind. There wasn't no systematic design to keep me from getting a job. I was just lazy. There wasn't no design to make me drink, hang out on the corner. I was just fucking had misled. It wasn't no nothing. Get the fuck out of here now, all of y'all, because I'm the nigga in the 90s. I was the 14-year-old going to the juvenile detention center. The 17-year-old getting charged as an adult for the crack again. Y'all trying to tell me that I'm something wrong with me and I'm crazy. But every time I tried to go get an economic opportunity legitimately, I couldn't. And y'all was telling me it was me. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. I don't drink, you stupid motherfucker. Daisy, I don't drink. But you missed the whole point. You gonna tell me you never heard of the prison industrial complex? There ain't no such thing, Daisy. Come on, I want your comments. There ain't no such thing as the prison industrial complex, ma'am. Is there such thing as the prison industrial complex? Was cocaine a systematic design put in the black communities to put black men in prison? I'm tripping. Come on, Daisy. Where you at? Did they put cocaine? Was Freeway Rick Ross selling Iran Contra cocaine? Huh? You sound stupid. So there was no systematic design. They didn't put cocaine in the black community to get black men in the prison. You bitch, you sound stupid. You must be white. You must be white. I got to look at your goddamn face. Got to be a cracker. Got to be a goddamn cracker. Talking that shit. I'm not going into that. It's too many people, too many YouTube pirates teaching that old ass lesson that there was a systematic design to get black men into the prison industrial complex. So you sound stupid, Daisy. Go and do your motherfucking research. And I'm not angry. You must just been around a bunch of soft ass people. And I go through this in the black community all the time. Y'all say y'all been around bosses, but then I talk, you think I'm mad. What kind of boss was you? Did you not see what was the shit that Denzel played in, man? Gangster. You didn't see American Gangster? When the nigga spilled the drink on his carpet and he said, man, that's $50,000 alpaca, nigga. You don't rub that shit. You block that shit. You think he was mad? He was mad over a $50,000 rug and he was a multi fucking millionaire? No, that's how bosses talk. And when everybody tells me I'm mad from how I talk, it just reveals to me that you niggas ain't never been around no real motherfucking boss. You niggas ain't never been around nothing but a nigga that run their motherfucking mouth. And I done ran blocks and ran businesses of my own. So ain't nothing about me angry. This is how real boss niggas express themselves. But you niggas never get to experience that. So when a nigga like me in the restaurant talking, Even my women used to say, "What you mad?" I say, "Bitch, I ain't mad. What kind of niggas are you used to? When I'm angry, I don't do no motherfucking talking. What kind of man still talk when he mad? Your father, your brother, your uncles, not my father, not my brothers, not my uncles and cousins. I don't do no motherfucking talking. If I was physically mad, I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking mouth. I'm gonna bust your car windows if you're in there trying to pull off. I'm gonna do something to your motherfucking ass with my children. I'm gonna warn you with instruction. Don't touch that socket. It can hurt you. Second time you go over there, hey, didn't I tell you don't touch that socket? It can hurt you. You touch that motherfucker again, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. Third time, ass whooping. Didn't I tell you don't touch that motherfucking socket? That's not anger. See what I'm saying? So you niggas don't even really know how to carry yourself, but never alone, never let alone, never been a boss in your life. If I, yeah, yeah, that's a boss. Now, but again, dumb white bitch Daisy, who brung the crack? It came from Colombia. It came from fucking Panama. And no nigga in 1985 owned no boat. No nigga in 85 owned no plane. And how did it end up in my pocket in goddamn South Central Los Angeles? Poorest niggas in the world. How did it get there? From Peru, Panama, and Colombia. And the people that brung it in, how come they didn't bring that shit to Beverly Hills or Rockville, Maryland, Germantown to the white communities? And if you ain't hip to that shit, you're a fucking dinosaur. You've been living under a fucking rock. Go look into the Iran-Contra scandal, you stupid bitch. The Iran-Contra scandal, Ronald Reagan, Oliver North was the fall guy. They were funneling cocaine directly into South Central Los Angeles. My big homie, Freeway Rick Ross, was making $1 million to $3 million every single day selling crack cocaine. Do you know how much cocaine that is? He gave them $5 billion, like 15 or 20 billion dollars. He funded the United States war selling crack cocaine. That came directly from fucking Panama. How the fuck did he get tons of cocaine in the South Central with no boat or no plane? The American government. Go look at Gary Webb. Gary Webb was the reporter who uncovered the CIA bringing cocaine in the South Central Los Angeles. My point of why I was making this video was when I tried to tell you motherfuckers that type of shit back in the 80s and 90s. You stupid motherfuckers told me I was crazy. Now that everybody knows this is true, except you, Daisy, I don't know where the fuck rock you been under. I ain't even going back to explaining that shit, stupid motherfuckers. I'm talking about the people that know and acknowledge the shit that I'm talking about. Now y'all follow people who talk about that shit and like these niggas and share the knowledge. But when I gave you that same knowledge 25 years ago, I was fucking insane. Nah, that ain't gonna work, my nigga. I'm waiting on my calls and apologies. But you still dumb, deaf, blind, and out of your motherfucking mind, Daisy. So God bless you. I hope you get to acknowledge that's right and exact. Not only am I a boss, I'm God manifest in the flesh. A boss means who I tell motherfuckers what to do. I orchestrate, dictate, and regulate. And if I don't say no, if it ain't gonna happen, and I own my own businesses. So if I own the store, who's the boss of the store? I run my motherfucking relationships. You give a fuck, bitch, make 800,000 a year, and I make 8,000 a year. What I say goes in that house. So again, I always been a boss. On the block, when I tell niggas get the fuck off of this front, all them niggas got to get the fuck off of the front. But you ain't never met a nigga like that in your life. You niggas just talk. You ain't ran nothing. All you ever ran is your mouth. I done ran shit for real. And that's why I talk the way I talk. But that's why you niggas think I'm mad. Because your father never spoke in this with this much passion until he was angry. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Your uncle ain't now. I tell bitches that all the time. You think I'm mad because the niggas in your life waited until they was angry to speak like this. This how I speak if I tell you, nigga, Larry Bird ain't better than no motherfucking Magic Johnson. Nigga, you sound fucking stupid, you ignorant ass nigga. That's how I talk to you about sports. Do you think I give a fuck about Magic Johnson or Larry Bird? I should have put ain't no paper in my pocket. Don't pay none of my motherfucking bills. But since you brung that topic, you sound stupid if you talking about Larry Bird is better than Magic Johnson. The fuck out of here. Caitlin Clark sucks ass, nigga. Bitch ain't never won nothing. She ain't never won shit. She ain't win in high school. She ain't win no titles in college. And she ain't won the 2 fucking years she been in the NBA. Why are we celebrating the loser? Do you think I give a fuck about Caitlin Clark? Because I talk that passionately about my position, my opinion about her? Yeah, that's because you ain't never seen a real boss. And that is the explanation of what I'm trying to tell you niggas. But you're so in your feelings, you won't receive the knowledge. You think that there's some go back and forth. Bosses don't take shots. I don't take no motherfucking shots. If I call you a bitch ass nigga, it's because you're acting like one in my face. Not because I'm painting you with a broad brush and that's what I think about you. I'm identifying your behavior in the moment. I don't take shots. I keep it 100. But since you niggas get mad and was say bitch ass nigga to try to start something, and that's the only thing you ever saw, you think that I'm taking shots when I bring the motherfucking game and knowledge to you right on the spot. But again, I'm a very unusual nigga. Superior boss ass nigga, especially on the higher levels of motherfucking knowledge. You niggas is eons behind me on high knowledge, and the niggas you follow is funny. Give me my fucking pat on the back and give me my goddamn props when you see me for trying to bring you niggas knowledge that was fucking dead 30 years ago and that you're celebrating and following now. I'll be waiting for my motherfucking pats on the back. And Daisy, go on and get yourself some motherfucking knowledge. I ain't talking to nobody. Thank you for watching, stupid bitch. This is to document my motherfucking thought. It'll be there. I can die tomorrow. This shit gonna be here for eons, long as the digital era go. And motherfuckers gonna watch and know. Yeah, that nigga was right. He did used to try to teach us all of this shit about religion, Jesus, God, Bible, programs, designs. He tried to teach us all that shit that we following, liking, and sharing. We beat this man up for trying to bring it to us. How cool is that? You fucked me over, tortured me and crucified me for trying to tell you the same shit that now you like following and sharing. Man, yeah, that's what you get psychologically. That's what you get mentally for that dead disposition you have. And now the eons of knowledge, what the fuck you think I'm on the same shit from 30 years ago? Clown ass niggas don't even know. The Bible ain't manipulated by no white man. And that's all I'm gonna say. If you still think that, you on that minuscule knowledge. But the niggas you follow, they still talking shit like that. So again, learn how to lay down the line with the lamb. I ain't gonna tell you niggas. That's a biological process. Learn that your goddamn spine is the Red Sea. Yeah, the Bible is a spiritual, biological, physical, psychological, sociological guidebook. And it says women like Daisy got 12 stories about women like her. Teach you why Queen Jezebel was a hoe. Delilah set up her own fucking man who was the champ. Eve fucking tell the nigga, come on, have some. Because somebody else got in her head. They're weak bitches that you can give the world. Women. He didn't say no specific race. This is women, period. Why is there 12 to 15 stories about bad women, but only 4 or 5 about bad men? Boy, because there's so many angles of fucking devilishment that you got to prepare for in a woman. God had to give us so many different metaphors. They're sneaky. They'll set you up. There's no scorn like theirs. They'll listen to their fucking co-workers, let them get in the air, and then fuck up their whole entire heaven and eat the fucking apple when they had everything. And the bitch that ain't even got shit, they'll let them right in the air. Yeah, that's what women are. So ain't nobody listening to no motherfucking daisies. There's too many stories of the daisies. This is about the documented history of, man, nigga, I've been giving you niggas the knowledge that you're now coming to an embrace, but the knowledge is wrong and it's old. So imagine where I'm at if you following now the shit that I couldn't get you to hear 30 years ago. Where you think my knowledge is now? And the line with the land was just a fucking glimpse of where my motherfucking degree of knowledge is at. The red parting, the Red Sea. laying down the lion with the lamb. Woo! Too many more metaphors I can give you in that Bible, nigga. You don't know how to read that. And neither does your brother Polites and your 19 keys and these niggas who you thought had the keys. They don't have the keys. And that's why they think that the white man got in the Bible and manipulated it to serve his purpose. No, sir. No. White people are not creative. They don't create and build anything. They make things. It's a big difference. White man is not creative. Everything the white man got his hands on, he destroyed. Look at Big Pharma. When we was growing up, you couldn't take no pill that would kill you. Now every pill on it, you're careful, you might die. Watch out now, the blood, you and you might die. Yeah, bust your heart to stop your diarrhea. Well, that's white man owns Big Pharma. It ain't black man, it ain't Chinese man, it ain't white woman. White man owns Big Pharma. White man owns the automobile industry, and look how the fucking global warming in the... Oh, man, I can go on. Even your man, a true electric car don't need to be recharged. Tesla's car will charge itself out of the particles in the air. Yeah, but they got some goddamn Africans over in Rwanda and a couple of other places in Africa who made the real electric car. See, Elon knew how to do that, but the white man's so sick, he want to get some more money after he sell you the car. He wants you to have to pay him to charge it up. When you really, an electric car charges itself. And Africans got several examples. They'll be here soon, but the white man fucked up the automotive industry, fucked up the pharmaceutical industry. Look at food. He started with that motherfucking high fructose corn syrup, but everybody knows food is fucking killing Americans. Fattest country in the world, America. Dumbest country in the world, America. Who runs the education system? The white man. So he done fucked up farmer, education, automotive, food industry. Do I need it? The justice system is a fucking joke. The whole world knows that, except white people in America. That's 5 systems. Do I need to continue on? The healthcare system? Holy shit. That's why the white boy shot the fucking healthcare insurance agency. That's 6 industries. The white man destroyed planet Earth, global warming, everything. Y'all fucking, and the white man controls everything. And look at how everything is. Fucked it up. Fuck this planet up, man. Shit, with all these systematic designs to hold people back and all of this shit. Yeah, but I just wanted to say, yeah, motherfucker, documented. You niggas ain't give me my props, man, on trying to wake you up 30 years ago to the shit you're following now. Woo. What do white men do? Whoa. Look at all the white man is responsible for starting every fucking war in human history. Holy shit. Everywhere he went, he raped the women, pillaged the community, and plundered every fucking thing. That's his entire history, man. He crashed his boat and fucking landed on Plymouth Rock, and the people that taught him how to survive, he fucking gave them pox and killed them after he showed you how to survive and fed you and saved your life. You tricked him and killed him to save his land. Do I need to go on with the white man? You know, I'm gonna wrap it up with how sick the white man is. We ain't got fuck all of that farmer he fucked up, fuck all of the crazy shit he do and done all over the world, the rape, the pillage, the plunder, the robbery, the destruction, the death, the sick. My genetic son, you gotta bear with him. He only been here 2,000-3,000 years, so he's a rebellious little kid, and he's crazy, you know. So my little genetic offspring disrespecting their genetic forefather, the white man, is sick, and I got a billion examples, but I don't got time. Here's one that just gonna take you there. And you, boy, when I give y'all this, I said this shit in federal prison. White people was pissed, but they shut the fuck up because it was going back and forth with me over the wall. Man, fuck black people. Fuck. I said, you motherfuckers are so fucking insane. The white man killed Jesus Christ. And ain't no more to say. We don't have to say no more. The white man killed Jesus. What can out-top that? The atomic bomb, sick ass crackers. I can go on and on. The white man
is responsible for killing Jesus Christ.
What the fuck else you think they capable of?